What is up, DigiDestins? This is Vindy Swartz, and I'm coming to you guys with one of our first ever in-store championships. And here we have our winner, Mr. Luke. What did you play today?
I played Diaboromon.
Spicy. All right, so let's get into this list.
So first off, you want to go with the babies?
Sure, we can do babies.
Babies, I play 3 Sumimon. Because you're always going to be summoning tokens for the Diaboromon, so the plus 2000 will save you from so many things. And I'll play one of the different Sumimon. It's just nice for the draw. That's pretty much it. It's nice for the draw.
Alright.
Getting on the main deck Digimon.
Sure.
I play 2 of the reboot Toyagumon.
So why'd you only play 2?
Because really, reboot's not that. For the goal of this deck is to swarm the field as quick as you can. So the other Caramons that give you draw power and everything are better. But the reboot Toyagumon can just save you in certain matchups. Like, I played against the Lord Nightmon and it saved my Diaboromon since he restood. Because the Lord Nightmon couldn't kill over it. Next up is the draw Caramons from BT5. This is just crucial. Open in hand, you draw this, you don't have anything else, play it and, get Errata or whatever.
So essentially, it's a +2 because you get the Errata and you can get the unidentified.
And the whole line's unidentified, so you're missing 4, 5, 6, then you get to grab it.
All right.
Next up is 4 of the BT2 Caramon.
My favorite one.
This one, it is busted. You got Errata on the field, Digivolve and Diaboromon, you summon 2 tokens, you're drawing 2 times. It's insane draw power. And last for the level 3s is the promo Caramon. This is really good too because it gives you plus 1,000 near opponent's turn. It can save you from Light Lord Nightmon because he's 11,000. If there's nothing else on the field.
Has it ever came in clutch for you?
Oh yeah. Because it puts it just out of range of a lot of stuff, a lot of 11,000 stuff. Okay. The 4 Mechanorimon.
How do those work for you?
So crucial. Stops Rookie Rush, and then anybody that's having trouble drawing, they're going to be trying to play their rookies, just trying to play out of it, just stops them. Can't get over it. It's just restanding. And really, it's a 4-drop for a level 4. It's not that bad if you need to go over it. Okay. Next up is the BT2 Casarimon. Busted. This combined with the draw Caramon, busted. Because you summon your tokens, you're getting a memory for every token, and then you're going to draw as well.
So draw 2, gain 2.
Yeah. So I had it set up sometimes where I had 3 Erratas on board, go into the draw 1 or the play 1 token Diaboromon, and you're getting 4 memory, and you're getting 4 draws. It's just busted.
All right.
Next up is the Casarimon. 3 of them that lets you play an Errata. I never saw this effect come into play much, just because it's real awkward. Like, if you get it first turn and you get that, but you got the Errata in your hand, you gotta wait an extra turn, you really don't want to waste any time.
Yeah.
The rush though is what makes it good. It's so good.
How many times have you used that to win?
I didn't use it to win, but to put me in a winning position, a lot. Because I would do this guy, go into Diaboromon, summon 2 tokens, swing into security. Oh, you're good.
You're good.
And then if any of the tokens were still living, which usually they were, because option cards, tamers, and everything else, then so I get the free security hit, then I go into Armageddon and attack over whatever, or I can attack over whatever if there's anything suspended. Next up, 2 Waru Monzimons. It's just cheap. Pretty much it.
Yeah, we needed that for a long time.
Yeah. It made a difference too. In a lot of situations where I needed to get to my level 5, but I didn't have enough memory. Next up is 2 of the BT5 Inframons that reduce the evolution cost.
How do those work?
Or not reduce evolution cost, but it lets you go from Caramon. I personally never jumped from Caramon into this. Never. But the inheritable it's pretty good. That's why I only run it at 2, because it's not the best. But I've had situations where I have this under the Diaboromon that plays a token whenever you Digivolve. So if you don't have like this Casarimon under it, and you don't have the good Caramon under it, it's kind of served its purpose. It's already got the token out of there. So sometimes I'll pitch it, summon Armageddon, and then you get a free token as well.
Okay.
Next up is the BT2 Inframon. Reduce Diaboromon evolution cost by 1.
The best one.
So good. It's so good. Because, people think, oh, well, it's 3 to go into it, and most level 6s. Well, it's this, 2 costs. And then if you got the Memory Cruise Saruman, well, then you're getting memory back. It's just
so basically, you'll be able to play your Diaboromons for free, essentially.
Yeah, you get to play them for free, and you just extend your play, because then you play more stuff. Like, you get to play your Diaboromon for free, and so you gain enough back, then you can go into Armageddon with the tokens that you just summoned. It's a really good way to just steal away some wins, because people don't expect it.
It's pretty broken.
Next up, 2 of the promo Diaboromon. This came in handy a lot, actually. I like seeing it at 2 because the point of this deck is just token spam and gain memory and gain draw power.
Mm-hmm.
But just having that just tech in there just in case if you need to just kill something quick, it really came in handy. There was one match where I had 9 security hits with my Diaboromon, and it was crazy. Next up is the BT5 Diaboromon. This is what makes the deck go. It's just so good. I mean, you get to summon a token when you Digivolve, and that combined with the Erratas, you just flood the field so fast.
Okay.
And if you get the rush under it, you're attacking for 3, realistically 3 in 1 turn. It's unexpected.
I know you used to play the BT2?
Yeah.
Diaboromon?
Yeah,
So why are you only playing just the 6?
The BT1 or BT2 Diaboromon, the biggest strike against it is its 4 cost. That's the biggest thing.
Okay.
Because so many times I would be put at 2 or 3 and I might have the reduce or whatever. I couldn't win into it. Or I could go into it and I'm passing turn. You're playing Lord Nightmon, it just pops it next turn. So really, anytime I'm bringing Diaboromon out, like I'll leave it in my raising area for 3 turns if I have to, 4 turns. But if I bring it out, then I'm doing something. I'm making some moves with it. I don't want to have to bring it out, then wait till next turn.
Okay. And 6 Diaboromons in total was really good for you? You got to see all of them?
Oh yeah, I really didn't have any trouble seeing them because you have so much draw power. You got search power with the Caramon. So I really didn't have an issue not seeing the 6s. On the contrary, I saw too many 6s. Just from drawing so much.
Okay.
Next up is 3 Armageddon.
So why 3?
3 is just a really good number. 4 is too much because then you gotta also see your Diaboromon to get into the Armageddon, and because you want to summon the tokens. So 3 is just the right number. This card it's so good. Attack with your token. Usually, what I would do is if I had a field of tokens, attack with them all. Maybe not the last one. Attack with them. Say the second one survives. Then I'll attack with this last guy. Then pitching this one, summoning the Armageddon, and then attacking again. So the 4 attacks.
Just swinging for game. This is
Yeah.
like the hybrid cards that Blue plays.
Yeah, and then it stops all the level 7s from Digivolve effect.
Okay. Have you ever just stopped your opponent, like just say they went to a level 7 and they just forgot that you had this guy on board?
Oh, so many times. They would, they got Vaulter Arm, they're feeling confident. They swung into my security, and he's rested. I'm like, I only have a token on it's 3,000. Then I just pitch it, summon Armageddon and run over the Vaulter Arm. It actually came up a lot, just running over big megas because they forget you have Armageddon. And it snatches away games. Because, hopefully you got your Erratas, so you got at least 3 memory. And you attack, and they think it's over. They don't have any security left, but you don't have any attacks left. And they're going to win next turn. And you just pitch one, go to Armageddon. It's a game. Rush. Next, I play 2 Catastrophe Cannons. This card is actually so busted. It is so good. The Digivolve 2 is really good, and it came in handy. But the main thing was summoning the tokens. Because unexpected. So I'll do it, get rid of whatever they have or reduce it down, and then get the token. And then I would so if you summon that token and you got the memory gainer and the draw gainer, and you draw and you're gaining memory from it. So really it's only 3 costs. And if you have the security attack Diaboromon, that might win you the game. And then you got another extra token. If you needed to, you can pitch that token, summon Armageddon if you didn't have any.
That's pretty good.
Next is 3 Ultimate Flares. This card is good in certain matchups. Security Control, terrible. Lord Nightmon, it's not the best. Because he's summoning, he's pulling out 4s and 5s and everything, and so it can't really do much to him. But if you play against, even like if you play against Lord Nightmon, they're struggling, they might send out some rookies, you can pop them unexpectedly.
Except for the Bushiagamon.
Yes.
I made that mistake myself.
Yeah. It really didn't come in handy that much, except hitting in security. That was the big thing. It was mainly just, it has usefulness in security.
That's good.
And then last is 4 Erratas. I mean, it just makes the deck go. This card is busted. So you're gaining memory. Pretty much you're gaining memory no matter what, unless like first turn. Because you're going to have an unidentified in your graveyard. And then you just summon a Diaboromon every time. It's just busted. It's busted. And that's pretty much it. My tokens that I used.
Let's see those tokens.
Give me a win. Obelisk, Tormentor, of course. The Winged Dragon of Ra. Slifer the Sky Dragon. And then these are 3 cards from, I think it's Duelist Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
And I think honestly, having the God cards on the field, you know, I got nothing on the field. I bring up, I go into Diaboromon, I summon 3 God cards. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're staring down the barrel of an obelisk. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the Diaboromon deck profile.
Okay. Is there anything that you think you would possibly change about the deck going forward?
Maybe, honestly, one less Mechanorimon. There was quite a few times where my hand was just clogged with it. And I mean, you can play it, and it's good, but it could be better.
So what would you change it for in the future?
I really don't know. I have to go look at the deck list. Maybe, I don't know. I have to go look at like the black cards.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say?
Diaboromon can do it. It did it here tonight.
All right. Well, thank you for the deck profile here at eGamers Cafe, located in Jackson, Tennessee. This is one of the logos. You guys should come out and visit sometimes. We do have spots available for our in-store championship for next week, and we will be having more later on in the year. So yeah, this is Vindy Swartz, and we have Mr. Luke here, and he's our first place winner for the in-store championship. And as always, guys, remember to Supreme Cannon that like button and Transcendent Sword that subscribe button. And as always,
subscribe to Vinny Swartz.
Keep it digital. Peace out, man.